Man's best friend helped put a smile on the face of first responders today. Chanel reported for duty at the Methodist Stone Oak Hospital. She will help first responders, patients, and staff going through trauma, grief, and stress. Chanel will welcome 2 new EMS dogs to her pack once they finish their training on June 1st. Those 2 pups will be placed at other Methodist hospitals in South Texas.
That's a great idea.
Yes, it is.
Use some of those dogs in the newsroom.
Yes, we could.
That's a great idea.
There's some de-stressing dogs in there.
Chanel's trained, especially, and Brandon's going to talk about it in a minute, of really being able to connect again with those on our team that are on the front lines and taking care of patients. And so it is awesome to have that resource, particularly in the emergency room or the intensive care unit where our sickest patients are, but really throughout the hospital. And it's just been fun for me to see how, as we work to stay connected and compassionate in our approach to people, what she's brought, and who would have thought that a dog could do that? But I'm just amazed when I walk down the hall and I see people talking to Chanel like I would talk to Danielle, and I'm thinking, I don't think she can really understand you, but it doesn't matter, and it just brings people together. And if maybe you're having a difficult or a stressful day and you're not smiling, and boy, you see Chanel, and she helps turn that frown upside down. So she's really adding value and is part of that culture, which makes Methodist Stone Oak Hospital so awesome. And I'm just really honored to be able to kick this off. And I want to introduce the innovator and the guy with the plan, who now gets to be the handler, and that's Brenda Miller, our EMS Relations Manager.
I feel like a lot of times I've got one of the best jobs here. I get to spend the time with our paramedics, our firefighters, our first responders, and our staff here. And now I have a dog, and so it's even better, that part of it. But Chanel has made a big difference in a lot of lives already here at the hospital. And the idea behind it was just a way for our staff and our first responders to take a break. A lot of times our staff is providing just great care, but in the ER it is at a breakneck speed. And they go from one patient that may be very critical, very sick, and then they've got to walk into the next room. And they've got to put the game face on and pretend, or not pretend, it's real, that patient's their number one priority. And they just don't have that time to process everything that may be going on with those other patients. And EMS is the same way. You go from one call to the next, and like I said, we thought having the dog there for the responders, for our staff, just to take that mental break for just a minute and reset, and watching the difference that it makes in those opportunities. Chanel's been here with us for a month. This was supposed to be a very long process to get the dog. We applied to Service Dogs Incorporated for these dogs that are specially trained. She's been training for almost 2 years of her life to get here. And we went through the process really quickly because we've got a dog that's perfect for this job. And so she is the first. We've got another couple of dogs that are going to be deploying out to some of our other facilities that will be coming on board here very soon. But this way we're going to make a bigger impact on our responders and our staff. We realize that our staff, our paramedics, our EMTs, we've got some of the best that are around. And when they're providing better patient care, because they are doing good mentally, and they've had time to take that break, it's just going to be a win-win situation for everybody. So we're glad she's here. I could tell you all sort of stories that this dog has impacted people already, but like I said, it's a really neat program. One of the other people that we'd like to introduce that really kind of got on board with the program pretty quickly once he met Chanel and sees that the difference that this program can make is Dr. Miramontes, who is the medical director for the San Antonio Fire Department. So I have him come up and just say a few things about the program and about our mental health for our first responders and our hospital staff and the difference that this can make.
Well, good morning. Thank you for being here. So, Dave Miramontes, I'm the medical director for San Antonio Fire Department. I'm assistant clinical professor at UT Health San Antonio. So what we know now that our first responders, police, law enforcement, EMS, really do suffer every day some of the stresses of their job and their work. And we know that a lot of times they sometimes take that stress home, as our nurses and physicians do as well. But these opportunities actually provide therapeutic interaction for them to kind of take a little edge off their day, or allow them to check out for just a few minutes from their experiences. And we know that interacting with a dog increases endorphins, lowers heart rate, lowers blood pressure, lowers lipids. We know that that interaction is important, and it's great that Methodist System has invested in this type of therapy for their patients, their staff, and for our first responders. We know that our first responders have a huge rate of suicide, substance abuse, and depression, and we combat that process every day through our wellness initiatives. And this is a great modality in which to add to that therapeutic milieu of trying to help keep our first responders healthy and happy and safe and functioning. So we look forward to interacting with all three of the lovely four-legged friends in our work environment, and I think it'll bring a great big bonus to our patients in the emergency department too.